Now, let me tell you what was Israel's policy from the beginning of the war. From the beginning of the war, we created a very clear distinction between the terrorists. We're talking about 50,000 people that embedded themselves in population, as you know. Just now, you just mentioned Mohammed Sinwar. He was found under a hospital, under the European hospital. He was hiding there because he knows exactly how the world reacts when Israel attacks hospitals. But those hospitals being abused and being used as a terror facilities. This is why Israel is allowed to operate there.
Why do you think Israel is allowed to operate there? Do you think the Geneva Conventions allows Israel to bomb hospitals? You're not allowed to operate there. And it's not operating. Don't use the word operate.
Now, I'm going back to the policy of aid. In the last few days, as you know, Israel is launching a new program, a new mechanism to deliver aid because, unfortunately, and I'm saying that with a big pain, Hamas was looting the aid that all the world wanted to be let into Gaza. Now,
you mean they were using some of the aid? You mean some of them were using it and bringing it home to their families? Now, keep in mind, whether you like Hamas or not, they're the governing body of Palestine. They're the governing body. So when she says looting, what it actually means is they were just using some of the aid.
Everyone is interested that the population won't be starving. We don't.
Yeah, this lady is definitely not interested in starving herself. We can see that. This beach dwelling, Dead Sea Israelites.
I want to see pictures of children that don't have something to eat. We all share the same interest. But at the same time, if Hamas is looting the aid, then we are empowering the war machine. And according to the international law, no country in the world has obligation to feed the war machine of the enemy.
Wow, that is unbelievable what she said right there. So that was very sneaky. So she's saying the war machine of the enemy. We're talking about the population. We're talking about the civilians, right? But she's saying, well, they're looting it, so therefore we're feeding the war machine. And no one says Israel has to do this. You just let in aid from other countries.
And this is what happened in the last few months. This is why Israel had to change the mechanism. This is why American companies are involved. So we'll have a buffer. We won't have to see Israeli soldiers combating Hamas while they're trying to loot the aid. The whole procedure is much more effective. And just in the last few days, we saw Hamas putting barriers for the population not to receive this aid. This is the same Hamas that uses his own people as human shields. So we are talking about a situation that's very difficult, very complicated. Once Israel is fighting the Hamas terrorists, we still want aid to get in. And the mechanism, I believe, that Israel is putting now forward is so much better than the one that in the end of the day is empowering Hamas.